American English Education.
Violation of an apartment lease. You will hear a definition along with four possible matches for a particular situation. Listen to all four choices carefully and select the answer that provides the best example of the given definition. Answer the following questions solely based on the definition given. Violation of apartment lease occurs when a tenant commits an action prohibited by the lease. A lease is a legally binding document that a tenant signs with a landlord. Which of the following situations is the best example of violation of an apartment lease? A. Tim has decided to move to another city, so he calls his landlord to tell him that he's not interested in renewing his lease when it expires next month. B. Valerie recently lost her job and, for the last 3 months, has neglected to pay her landlord the monthly rent they agreed upon in writing when she moved into her apartment 8 months ago. C. Mark writes a letter to his landlord that lists numerous complaints about the apartment he has agreed to rent for 2 years. D. Leslie thinks that her landlord is neglecting the building in which she rents an apartment. She calls her attorney to ask for advice. Vocabulary. Definition. A statement describing the meaning of a word. Along with, together with. Match. Something or someone similar to another. Particular. Specific. Provide. Illustrate. Show. Given. Presented. Shown. Solely. Only. Violation. Breaking a rule. Lease. Rental agreement. Tenant. Renter. To commit. To do. To prohibit. Not to allow to do something. Legally binding. According to a law. To renew. To continue. To expire. To end or finish. To neglect. To ignore. To not care. To agree upon. To agree on something. In writing. In a written form. To list something. To provide information in a particular order. Advice. Someone's recommendation. Following. Next. Practice questions. What is the best example of violation of an apartment lease? What do you do when a landlord is neglecting the building in which you rent an apartment? What happens to your lease if you move to another city? Which legally binding document does a tenant sign with a landlord? When does a violation of an apartment lease occur? Do you know what may be a violation of your apartment lease? Does your landlord neglect the building in which you're renting an apartment? Please describe